Adventure Week is nearly here in Pokemon Go, and based on all the fossil Pokemon being featured, you guys will definitely like this one. So Adventure Week is going to take place 10 a.m. July 27th to 8 p.m. August 2nd. During this event, we're getting a big shift in wild spawns where we'll see Ammonite, Kabuto, Aerodactyl, Lileep, Anorith, Cranidos, Shieldon, Tortuga, Archon, Tyrunt, and Amaura, where the last two Pokemon will have their shiny forms being released. 7km eggs will get a solid change as well and will feature Tortuga, Archon, Tyrunt, and Amaura. Now, if you happen to get a Tyrunt or Amaura from these eggs, they will actually have a greater chance of being shiny than the ones found in the wild, so make sure you focus on hatching eggs if you want a better chance at getting a shiny. As for the raids, we'll only be seeing legendary and mega raids this time. So for the 5-star raids, we'll have Regidrago, which will be replacing Regieleki, and finally for the mega raids, one of the most elite megas in the game by far, Mega Tyranitar. So if you haven't participated in mega raids before, this is absolutely 100% one you'll want to get. For the field research task, we'll also have different encounters that include Amistar, Kabutops, Credilli, Armaldo, Tyrunt, and Amaura. We'll also be getting some event bonuses, which include double XP for spinning Pokestops, 5 times the XP for spinning a new Pokestop, half egg hatch distance, and a free timed research. A $2 paid time research can also be purchased if you want to get some extra rewards that include some incubators and event-themed Pokemon. And finally, there will be an overall collection challenge to get you Tyrunt, Amaura, and some Stardust, which will round out the event. Now that we covered the details, let's go over some tips and tricks you can take advantage of. The first one I think everyone is excited about is a chance to finally get a shiny Tyrunt and Amaura. So in order to increase your odds at getting one, you want to prioritize hatching 7km eggs since they'll have boosted shiny odds during this event. Also, because of the event bonus, these eggs will only take 3.5 kilometers to hatch. So just remember to put the eggs in the incubators after the event starts so you can actually hatch these specific Pokemon. Now, if you're more focused on getting a Hundo Tyrunt or Amaura, then these are the CPs you want to look out for. Now, when we take a look at Tyrunt's CP chart, if you're getting it from a research encounter, it'll be a Hundo at 700 CP. If it's from an egg, it'll be 934. And if it's in the wild, you get a Hundo if its CP is 1401 if it's not weather boosted and 1518 if it is weather boosted. Now, when we take a look at Amaura's CP chart, if you're getting it from a research encounter, it'll be a Hundo at 584 CP. If you hatch it from an egg, it'll be 779. And if it's in the wild, you get a Hundo at 1169 for non-weather boosted and 1266 if it is weather boosted. Just remember that any of these other ones that are non-highlighted can also be a Hundo if it's the right level. They're just not guaranteed like these highlighted ones are. Now, regardless of if you get a shiny or Hundo, there are still some notable Pokemon other than these two that you can still get during this event. So starting it off with the most notable one, Mega Tyranitar will be making its debut and is the #1 rock raid attacker in the game. I cannot stress this enough, but if you are able to, I highly recommend getting this Pokemon, especially because it'll be the top raid counter whenever Mega Rayquaza becomes available. Sticking with the raid theme, there are still some other solid raid attackers you can get, such as Aerodactyl, which can Mega Evolve into Mega Aerodactyl, Cranidos, which can evolve into Rampardos, and Tyrunt, which can evolve into Tyrantrum. So all 3 of these would be solid rock raid attackers. Now, if you're interested in PvP relevant Pokemon like I am, there are tons of great Pokemon you can still hunt for. Starting with the Great League, the top 3 most valuable Pokemon you can get during this event are Shieldon, which can evolve into Bastiodon and ranks as the 2nd best rock Pokemon. Amaura, which evolves into Aurorus and is the 5th best rock type. And finally, Lileep, which evolves into Credilli and is the 6th best rock type in Great League. For the Ultra League, we only have 2 options that are actually viable choices, and those are Aurorus, which is definitely worth getting, and Credilli. Some of the other Pokemon, such as Archeops or Tyrantrum, have tons of potential, but are lacking either the moveset or stamina to become meta relevant. For the Master League, unfortunately, there aren't really any meta relevant Pokemon that can be used from this event, so you want to focus more on the ones that make an impact in either the Great League or Ultra League. Finally, for my last tip, if you're looking at getting XP to help you level up, this is a good time to take advantage of the event bonuses and pop a lucky egg. So just as a reminder, you'll be getting double XP for spinning Pokestops you already visited and 5 times the XP for spinning new ones you never spun before. So just to break it down, if you spin a normal Pokestop, instead of getting 50 XP, you'll get 100 now because of the event bonus. And if you have a lucky egg going, you'll get 200 XP total from 1 spin. Now, if you spin a brand new Pokestop, instead of getting 250 XP, you'll get 1250 because of the 5 times bonus. And if you have a lucky egg going, you'll double that amount, which means you'll be bringing in 2500 XP per spin. So if you visit a new area with a bunch of new Pokestops you haven't spun before, you have a ton of XP you can get. That's Adventure Week in Pokemon Go, as well as my tips and tricks. Let me know in the comments what you guys are most excited about, and as always, we'll see you in the next one.